as the main engage tool, and it's just less flexible, less spammable compared to the Jawhead.
There is some hope here for Evos Glory though. Looking at the lineup rating, it really favors them by 1.4. But I think it has really to do with the fact that CW is on a Ruby. The draft index doesn't like the fighters on the gold lane. But let's see though, if Fnatic Onyx is able to win this one and close out the match, or Evos Glory, will they be able to force out game number 3? Lanoton, here we go.
Ruby in the gold lane, jungle Roger. Let's see if it works out for Fnatic Onyx, because in leg number 1, it was Kyrie on the Roger jungle.
It's a whole different situation right here for Albert. We've seen he's shown though that with the right circumstances he can go aggressive. But Annabelle on the Nolan. Try number 2, and technically when it comes to options, when it comes to targets, there's even less here. Only Sans, but even then he is a bit more mobile. So this mid lane at Clockun's gonna have to be so active. As we take a look at the emblems by IndieHome, really seeing that for Keyboy, Agility and Wilderness Blessing is gonna be really fast on his feet when it's coming to the rotations, especially through the river. And on top of that, Bargain Hunter Inspire for Natco. Once they get all the spells available, trying to burst down, trying to reach the power spikes before CW can get out of control. But with the Festival of Blood and the Thrill, he himself is going for a lot of damage and sustainability.
Oh, Natco looking for the trade. In the bottom lane, has the flicker, but Albert can chase you down. Again, it's first blood to Fnatic Onyx. And he loses out on a cannon minion. Oh, that hurts. There's a gold lane, that hurts.
And it's not just the first time it happened in this match, it's multiple times. Natco just overextending unnecessary aggressiveness towards the opposing gold laner.
Well, to be fair, it was level 2.
It was very necessary.
Ooh, Dreams though, missing.
Ooh, getting knocked up down. Keyboy still wanting to go for it. The ejector comes in. Albert might have just picked up a double, but Dreams was able to flicker back to Clockun's healing.
All right, so far for Onyx though, great reads to the patterns of Evos, knowing that the Lunox wants to use that early game power spike, right? Level 1, level 2 with a sustain. The fact that you can do damage and sustain at the same time. They're using that factor to just allow that gank to happen. And now with the turtle spawning.
Fluffy. In the midst of it all, Keyboy with the ejector flicker combo. They're on the clock, good he goes. Keyboy picks up the kill there. Albert winning out in the Red Tree battle, 50-50. Dreams, no flicker this time round. The Wrestler will pick up the kill, and Annabelle won't even be able to walk in his own purple buff. Bottom lane, it's a solo kill, and another ejector from Keyboy.
With the implosion for good measure. Fnatic Onyx winning on all fronts in a dominant fashion. What is going on, man? Evos.
Oh, this is the prime Onyx that we're used to seeing, and they're just bubbling ever to top lane too.
Fluffy has the Infernal Pursuit, has the hard guard, but it is just used to defend, to escape, to survive.
Fnatic Onyx back on their prime fashion here. 2.5k in about 3 minutes. That is already nightmarish, but the fact that Natco, he loses on a 1v1 with CW still on 100% HP. That was the one that is mind-boggling for me. What just happened at the time?
That's why I said, man, the Ruby into the Lunox, it's a very good matchup for the Ruby. Level 1, not so much, like we saw earlier, but yeah, the Ruby will bully the Lunox.
That's where the ganks come in, which is why it's a great game plan by Fnatic Onyx to identify where Evos are gonna try and make plays. And you can see that Evos, the moment they lose momentum, the moment they lose their formation.
Dreams again, he goes for the implosion here. That's a fracture coming down. Albert wants to jump in despite getting hit by the fracture. Yeah, Dreams, whenever he gets in, he gets poked down by the smart missiles again. Bottom lane, CW. Out damaging Natco, bringing him back, forcing him to use the Brilliance, and then shoving into wave.
There's too much sustain coming here from the side of the gold lane for CW. And on top of that, Keyboy with the ejector, with the shield component of the ejector, he's just out trading and really getting the pickups as he requires. It's kind of insane that for Evos, they just have to have the first play here, the first move, because otherwise they're going to be forced to run away. And oh, Onyx has chase!
Ejector from Keyboy. The kill for Albert. Fluffy can only just walk slowly to see his own friends getting demolished in his own jungle.
Oh man, the hard guard, he was not even guarding anybody, and Sans with the implosion!
Is that Sans? Or is it Keyboy? Infernal Pursuit from Fluffy, an implosion from Dreams onto 3, but he can't do anything. Oh, the hook with the I'm Offended. Now it's a jump from Natco, but it is going to be Albert who goes for the free hits. Rez still surviving. Annabelle getting the kill back, but Albert can go with the Lycan form, and the Lycan pounds all the way to pick up a double kill.
Flight Albert is ready to go for Fnatic Onyx. Just pummeling through anyone 4-0. 6, 11 kills in a span of 5 minutes. 2 kills per minute, Rashi.
You can't mess with the mobility coming in from Fnatic Onyx, man. Too much chase. Natco.
Oh no.
What?
Not again, Natco. He
What?
goes in for the chaos, not again. Natco getting played with. Fnatic Onyx are just playing with Natco.
Excuse me, what was the plan there? What was the plan?
To steal the turtle, I am Natco.
He wasn't even allowed to pop any of his spells, man. Violence of the highest order coming out of Fnatic Onyx.
Oh no,
Annabelle
no.
alone.
Annabelle, no! Oh no, he's gonna get cut by the Donor Wolf King. They are just playing with him now. Another Lycan pounds. Albert does too much damage.
The Red Riding Hood and the Wolf is somehow doing work together here for Fnatic Onyx. And they are just absolutely dominant. Even
no.
Dreams, I don't think they can get away from this.
Oh no! Dreams, no! No! That can't be happening again. It's just one by one they fall into bottom lane.
What was that? What is this game? Look at the items, Rashi. Look at the advantage that they have on all fronts. 1.9, 2k gold lead from the junglers in 6 minutes.
Even the roamer, 700 gold up. The mid lane, Angela Clocken, finally getting the flash of the Oasis, but doesn't even matter. Keyboy with the with the dash recall, asserting that dominance. And you're seeing it, right? Evos can't walk up. There's nothing they can do to contest. And the longer the game goes, the more turrets fall to the hands of Fnatic Onyx. The worse this game is going to get for them, man. They cannot outrun the Wolf, the Robot, anyone from the side of Fnatic Onyx.
At this point, what is the solution? Oh, Keyboy. Almost getting one, and there's one more!
Penalty zone, Fluffy flickers out, Annabelle tickles Rez, and the turret goes down. Fluffy still wants to go in onto CW, he goes, but hey, CW is not a marksman, he can actually survive! Dreams going for the big play, now with the chaos too, and the brilliant Albert is still alive! Natco finding the kill, finally getting a shutdown. But somehow Fnatic Onyx only lose one member despite getting comboed like that.
It is a W though for Evos Glory. There was a shutdown towards a snowballing Roger. But at this point, like that is just a small lead. Keyboy though has the immortality at this point of the game. So you can see the game plan of Rashi. He doesn't care if he falls. He has the immortality.
And it's crazy for Fnatic Onyx, the aggression they can bring out. They have the penalty zone, they have the ejector play from Keyboy. They even have CW with the I'm Offended. If you're Evos, if you're the front line, you're Fluffy or Dreams, trying to figure out who to try and stop. Who do you pick? Who do you go for? Keyboy just stands there.
Mr. Boy, Mr. Keyboy. Look at him trying to steal the purple buff all alone here, Albert. Gonna be able to pick up the turtle without the retribution. Dreams is hovering over, but Fnatic Onyx, honestly, they just don't care.
And even Dreams at this point, it is hard for him to scout out the maps, to scout out the bushes. Sans winning out on a trade with an assassin, with an Annabelle.
Annabelle, the high mobility, fast farming Nolan jungle, losing out 2 levels against the Roger. As we take a look at a...
Keyboy! Sans going for the implosion. The real Keyboy shows him how it's done. But with the ejector, now combo again with the Infernal Pursuit into the backline. CW machine, I'm offended, but the Rez is still isolating them. Fluffy's all alone. Rez versus the world with a penalty zone. 2v1, can he win it out? Rez with a swing. Rez going to get taken down. Albert gets ejected to the Albert with the chase. That's a triple kill for Albert. And he's looking for the little girl now. Clocken getting to the safety of that tier 2 in the mid lane. Keyboy has the flicker. No, he doesn't decide to go for it.
Oh, that was an alley-oop from Keyboy to Albert, man. Welcome to Lob City, ladies and gentlemen. Fnatic Onyx, 5k gold lead so far. But now, what is going to be the solution here for Evos Glory when Dreams can't even move around as freely in the early game?
Seems like at least for Evos, Fnatic Onyx are maybe overconfident. They've been getting comboed by that implosion because they know they're so far ahead. It hasn't really mattered, but they have to bank on a moment like that, Evos. And they have to decide right now, who exactly are they going to rely on to really carry? Because the hard guard is such a valuable asset at this point. It has to be used at the right time on the right target. It has to be on Evos' terms if they're going to hold to gain something as Keyboy. Again, just by standing there, he is just such a menace. 10 seconds to go. Evos, can they find something? Who do they want to use to really carry it? Fluffy on the Phobias, not really tanky enough. Natco got the shutdown earlier. He's their best bet, I think.
I think their best bet is somehow Dreams getting a huge implosion, but so far Fnatic Onyx is doing a good job.
Oh, into the implosion. No shove here. Fluffy still able to survive. Dreams looking for the implosion himself. Now Annabelle walking up. Purify used up. Buffy in front of pursuit again. Albert walking back. Now Fluffy continuing the chase. Onto Keyboy he goes. With a lot of damage plays down. Oh, Fluffy with the flicker forward. Sans able to dodge away from it.
Wow.
Fnatic Onyx disengaged now. The re-engage comes down. Res with a penalty zone. Over to Fluffy. Trying to deal some damage. Natco. Chunky Keyboy. Both teams disengaging.
Oh man, that was a really good fight from Evos Glory. I didn't really expect that, especially when they are down with 5k gold leader, Ashi.
They have a scaling gold lane, technically more so than CW, but the Roger in the jungle is a marksman for Fnatic Onyx. And if you look at it, I really feel like that wave on the bottom side might be pushing in favor of Fnatic Onyx. But only a closer look will reveal it. And for now, Fnatic Onyx are happy to just stick around right here, wait for the next play. They are the ones with the ejector pickup style. They are the ones who want this to happen, right? They want Evos to stay in place for Keyboy to do his magic.
Lord getting chunked out by Fnatic Onyx, but I don't think they're gonna just commit to this one just yet. Keyboy will look for a pickup here, but no, Albert
just goes for it. Fluffy now isolated. Two-man, I'm offended into the penalty zone. That's the combo. Dreams getting escape. Fluffy with the Infernal Pursuit into the front. Keyboy now with the unstoppable force and the flicker backwards. It's Fluffy all alone in the back. Dreams still with conceal already. Rez in the push, waiting for it now. And Dreams is unable to go for the implosion just yet. Sans gets taken out, but now the re-engage comes down. The implosion gets cancelled by the hype of NFCW. The ejector to bring Albert towards Natco. Annabelle gets a trade. CW is able to sustain just for a bit until Albert comes in to clean them up. Now it's just Clockhood left to defend against Albert and Teresla.
It really is the lobster here from Fnatic Onyx 2 times. The second time in Albert alley-oop from Keyboy as they're looking to get this down, but they're still passive from the turret. The Lord is still marching down the top lane.
They have no solution for Albert, man. A single Lycan pounce. What was that? Half the HP bar of Natco and Annabelle? He has insane burst right here, especially with his itemization as the Lord on the top side. They have to find a way to survive from the endless battle Thunderbelt combo here for Albert. And with the great Dragon Spear, more chase for Fnatic Onyx.
Here the game back here from Gopay. In Season 13, Clockhood Angela had the highest win rate in the mid lane with 4 picks and a 100% win rate. So you can see the plan here, right? Clockhood on Angela, 100% win rate. Dreams on the Tigreal, Annabelle on the Nolan. They have all their hero power, but so far, really hasn't been working for the Tigers. Right now, Fnatic Onyx is already owning the whole map except the base for White Tigers.
Albert is 11-1 and 11, man.
Yep.
He has 5 ones in his stat, in his KD.
He's trying to say he's #1 on so many levels. Sans gets the implosion, even more threats. Now 4 engage tools for Fnatic Onyx. And to make things worse, for Evos, whoever they jump on needs to be secured almost immediately. But if you look at the itemization, Queen's Wings, War Axe, so many ways to sustain back and survive the initial burst. Even CW went for the Rose Gold Meteor. So even in the gold lane, everyone is just so tanky at this point that Evos, they can't possibly go for a big pickoff. They just really have to bank on Natco, able to output enough damage. Now he has a Holy Crystal. Let's see if it's enough, because Fnatic Onyx is just waiting around as we take a look at the player head-to-head here between Natco and CW. Average KDA, really quite different for Baldwin here, but the average GPM actually ain't too far.
Yeah, I like the respect from Onyx though towards Natco and also Dreams. The fact that Natco, from the looks of it, from the examples that we've seen earlier, the Chaos Assault can really do some big damage. And so far, Fnatic Onyx, every time Dreams is on the vicinity, they're just backing away, knowing that there's only one Purify on their team, Marashi.
And I don't mind sending Keyboy out and Rez out as long as everyone is in position. That's the setup advantage we're talking about. You can see Dreams has no idea where Keyboy is technically, but the Lord exposes him. Oof, man. For Evos, again, who exactly do you target with that order, man? It has to be Albert, but if you saw how the previous fight went, Albert was just hidden the whole time. Onyx is playing this really, really well. They know what their win conditions are.
That's a winner crown for Sans Keyboy again with the conceal. Oh no! Negative synergy there. Dreams actually went for the shove. And now it's going to be Dreams with the flicker forward. They're trying to go for the implosion. Gets caught by Sans' implosion with the Valentino res. Locking Annabelle down and winning out the retribution battle somehow. Albert in the minutes of it all, still doing some damage. That is a double. Oh no! He's looking for his third triple this game. Clockgood, what is he going to do? He can't do anything against Albert. That's the gun form to gun him down. Annabelle all alone in the mid lane as he steals the Enhanced Lord early and goes for the fracture. But in the end, doesn't even matter. Fnatic Onyx can just walk him down. That's a base turret in the mid lane. That's a base turret up top. That's a penalty zone and an unofficial Maniac for Albert. 2-0, clean sweep for Fnatic Onyx.
Absolute domination from Fnatic Onyx in game number 2. Right from the get-go, guns blazing, the coils is hurting the Tigers.
Way too much chase, way too much